Art,
Good morning, Sully. How you doing?
pretty good, man. Pretty cool interview we had just before you. Carly Kling, sophomore female place kicker for Violent, scored the first point for a female in Violent history. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Good program they have over there in Violent.
So tell us about the Red Raiders, man. You guys got off to a great start last night, 26-6 over Oakcrest, and man, you guys were focused from start to finish, and I was really impressed with what you guys did defensively. That's not an easy offense to stop.
Yeah, they have a lot of athletes. They have a lot of speed, and that's kind of our demise, too. We don't really have a lot of speed, but we have a lot of tough kids, a lot of football players, and coaches are telling us we got to stick to the basics, tackle, break down, and we did our jobs. Everybody did their jobs. We ran to the football, and good things happened.
How big of a win was this for you guys? You know, you got off to a real slow start last year. You finished up strong, won 5 out of the last 6, but really that slow start kept you out of the playoffs. And was that a big focus of this offseason? Like, hey, let's get some wins in September so we're not behind the 8 ball in the middle of October.
Oh, yeah, that was the main focus in January. We still kind of had that bad taste in our mouth because we started so slow and kind of, you know, at the end we finished strong, but we could have been a playoff team if we would have started off earlier. So in January, we just emphasized getting out of the gate, and we had that September 8th circled on our calendars, and we just got after it, and it worked out real well last night.
And there was definitely a lot of question marks up in the air about Ocean City, especially considering they lost Andrew Donahue, record-setting quarterback. He led that team for the past 4 years, and I think we got at least one question answered that Harry Feifel could play quarterback a little bit.
Yeah, Harry's a great kid. He started at D-back as a freshman, and then his sophomore year also played safety and receiver. And then Harry's one of my closest friends. He tore his ACL his junior year, and you could just see it in his eyes, man. He was just itching to get out there. And it's kind of a change of pace because Andrew could just throw it all over the field, but Harry, man, he can run it just like a running back. So I don't mind that. That's an offensive lineman's favorite thing, running the football.
Cole Raring over here, my producer's nodding his head in agreement. He played some offensive line at Mainland. So he's like, man, why do you love having the offensive line on the radio so much? I'm like, yeah, they're great interviews. So this offense really kind of went through a big transformation. Now you're kind of running that read option, and you have several different options back there when you're talking about Isaac Robertson and Liam Bergman's healthy again. You also have Josh Rolls on the outside there. He's one of the fastest guys in the league as a track star. So really an interesting new look to this offense.
Oh, yeah, we have a ton of athletes. I mean, we can kind of change the pace whenever we want. I mean, Isaac's probably only a $180, man, but it takes a lot of people to bring that guy down. He runs hard. And Liam, he's just an elusive guy. We can throw to him out of the backfield, run it sideline to sideline, and then with that new element of Josh, man, he's a record holder in our school for the 100-meter dash. I don't think many people can cover him in our conference, let alone South Jersey.
What was the confidence level before the game started? Obviously, guys, everybody's hyped up for the season opener, but it just seemed to me like you guys weren't just hyped up. You knew you could handle this team and get out there and do some things that maybe even the fan base didn't realize you guys could do.
Yeah, that's exactly what Coach Smith told us. In past years, we kind of were just hoping that we'd get out of the gate, hoping that we'd get a win. He told us this is the most ready group we've had. We just got to do our jobs. And the work, we put in a lot of work this offseason, and we knew that if we got out of the gate, we were just going to put our foot on the gas and good things were going to happen.
We're talking with Artie Spackman. He's a senior two-way lineman over at Ocean City. They picked up a 26-6 win over Oakcrest in the season opener last night. And, Art, I was really impressed with the defensive backfield last night. We talk about Robertson being a running back, but he was all over the place as a defensive back. And you also got Lashley back there. You got some real good, nice players who can really get sideline to sideline. And I think that frustrated Oakcrest a little bit last night.
Yeah, Lashley and Robertson, they're great back there, man. The thing about them, they've had 2 years of experience playing together, so that's really good. So if we don't do our jobs, we know those guys have our back.
You guys look good in the new uniforms too. The all red, looking sweet, man.
Yeah, it looks nice, man. It kind of reminds me of that color rush they do in the NFL.
Exactly, right. So, all right, tell me a little bit more about Harry. Obviously, he's going to be the centerpiece of this offense, taking over for Donahue at quarterback, and really seems like he's the guy that can handle that. He's had a great career so far in lacrosse, so he's used to big games. He's used to playing tough opponents, and it just seems like he brings kind of that Ocean City cool, that shore guy cool to the team.
With the hair and everything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great leader. What you see at the games, he's just like it in practice. I mean, he's yelling at everybody if they're walking. I mean, he'll get on guys, but he's just a great leader. He knows when to put his foot on the gas and rally the troops, man.
By the way, I'm completely jealous of that hair. I had kind of the long hair look in high school, but it wasn't nearly that awesome.
Actually, Bobby Shellcross, one of our receivers, was pressuring me into do it all off season. He was like, "Man, this will look sick." So I was like, "All right, I'll let you cut it." I mean, he did a better job than I thought he would, but I still got some cuts on my head.
But Harry's hair, man, it's impressive.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Impressive locks he's got.
He's got that lax flow, they like to call it.
The lax flow, the surfer look.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did Coach Smith talk to you guys in the locker room about after the game? I caught a little bit of the post-game conversation, and he was like, "Hey, this is just one win. We got to stay focused. There's going to be some tough games coming up."
Exactly. He said it was great getting the win, but hey, we have a thing we call the 24-hour rule. You go out, you celebrate the win, you're happy about it, 24 hours, you're on to the next game. We got this bye week, and then we got Cedar Creek, and they're a really good football team, so it's kind of a blessing in disguise we have this bye so we can really prepare for them, because that's going to be probably one of our toughest challenges this season.
Did I hear Coach Smith right when he said you guys got the weekend off?
Yeah. I'm just going to lay in bed and watch the games, man. I'm beat.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, that's what Saturdays are for. College football all day. Just stay on the couch.
Yeah.
Art, before we let you go, what did you learn about this team after last night's win?
In past years, we'd have guys, I mean, we let up big plays and guys would kind of just get down. What I learned about us, man, is we really are a family. Things are going to go wrong, but everybody sticks together. We're just on to the next play, and everybody's got their back. Everybody's got somebody else's back, and everybody does their job. It's really a family atmosphere we have there, and it's a great thing we got going for us.
I'll tell you what, Art, you got some great senior leadership down there at Ocean City, and keep it rolling, man. Keep up the hard work.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Enjoy your weekend off, buddy. Thanks for taking a few minutes.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one.
That was Arthur Spackman. He's a two-way lineman over there at Ocean City. Great win for them opening night, 26-6 over Oakcrest. So we'll see if they can keep it going. They got a week off before they take on Cedar Creek, which is one of the top teams in South Jersey. So they got their hands full after this bye week.